welcome to the CI Sandbox Summit. This is like so cool because I never get to see like Jake O'Connell and Eli Bloom in the same room at the same time. And they were both like Sandbox tutors of yesteryear and today and tomorrow. So welcome to the Sandbox Summit. This is our annual event where we highlight, showcase student projects, things that students have done or are doing. And really, the intent here is to give you a chance to show some things that you're proud of, things that you've worked on, and share with us in a very fast-paced, lightning format of 7 minutes per presentation and 3 minutes of Q&A, what you have done. So the presenters will have 7 minutes. All your slides are up here. And the questioners this evening are at this table over here. So Josh is here, Gabby is here, Adelia is somewhere here. Who else is coming? Emily is on her way. And those are our questioners. Our judges this evening, Jen is at the wrong table, but that's okay. We're voting you off the judges table. We're voting you up. Yeah, over there. And our judges table are Jamie Martino, author of AI is Not Enough, a Bentley alum, Grace Esterberg, and Jake O'Connell. They're all up there. Thank you for doing that. And what else going on? So feel free to eat and drink and have fun the entire evening long. We'll take a break after 4 presentations so you can stand up and stretch a bit, and then we will move on. I want to especially welcome and thank a few folks before we get started. First of all, Janet L is here. She's the Director of Career Services here at Bentley. Joyce Fredkin is here. Joyce is a friend of the CI Sandbox. She and her late husband, who was Dr. Ed Fredkin, who was the director of the MIT Computing Lab, have been followers and friends of the Sandbox forever, and or for the past at least, 8, 9, several years. For a while. And it's Joyce's generosity to support programs and student activities here in the CI Sandbox. So we want to thank her for that. There we are. What else is going on here? Tonight is not the only night of the summit. We received 11 presentations. We chose 8 for this evening's set of demonstrations. And the remaining 3, you can come back on April 15th at 2 o'clock and see presentations by Bard and Gordon and Chase. And if you guys are here, you can stand up so we can see who you are. Bard's back there. Gordon, is right over there. And Chase, I know, is going to be here a bit later. So come back in 3 weeks or 2 weeks to see their presentations as well. I want to introduce also Sandip Parao. Francis Parao is the director of eHub at Bentley. And with so many good ideas percolating in this room, he would like to talk a little bit about how you can take them to the next step. Okay. And speak loudly because that's the only microphone we got working in the room.
Okay. I will make an effort to speak loudly. Is that loud enough?
Yes.
Okay. So my name is Sandip Parao. I'm a faculty member here in the CIS department at Bentley, and I'm also the director of the eHub. I work closely with Mark, I work closely with Janet, and a lot of you, I see Inkar out there, I see Adelia. Part of my work is to teach in the area of entrepreneurship, and part of the work is to build this center called the eHub. This is something that we haven't had on Bentley campus for a long time, but as our esteemed president says, in a business university, how can you not have entrepreneurship? Right? So we started building this center over the last 2+ years. We have progressed to these numbers. Much of this has been with the help of alumni. Our flagship initiative is something that we call the eHub Incubator. You can see some of the numbers there. Student teams compete across 3 phases, where they compete for non-dilutive seed funding. $1,000 in phase 1, $3,000 in phase 2, and then $10,000 in phase 3. But more importantly, it is not just the money, but if you're thinking about, for instance, the ideas that you're going to be presenting here today, you see some of these might have that potential to grow into businesses. We have mentorship. faculty mentors, alumni mentors, entrepreneurs in residence, and when you're advanced enough, one of the perks you get is office space at Cambridge Innovation Center, CIC, in Cambridge. So you can be off this hill in Waltham and out there in the middle of where the action is. Right? So lots of possibilities for you to grow your businesses if you'd like to. I'm happy to talk much more about this, but today is your evening, and I look forward to these presentations. Anything else I may add? Bernal?
Thank you so much. A couple other thank yous before we get started. I want to welcome Patty Adair, whose family has been also friends of the CS department at Bentley for ages. Her husband used to teach here at Bentley back in the 1990s, thereabouts. So glad to have you with us. Also, Professor Yates is here, Professor Garfield is here. Welcome back to you. And a big thanks to Gabby O'Hens from the Instructional Design Department at Bentley, who gave all of our speakers this week a coaching session so they could give the best possible presentations ever. Did I forget anybody? Oh, I forget you. I want to thank Matt Darrow, who has been the workforce and the bright light behind this year's summit and last year's as well. So the rest of the night is all yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for coming. So to get started, I'm just going to go over how these presentations are going to run. So we have a format of a 7-minute presentation along with a following 3-minute Q&A. That will be conducted by our alumni panel. Sorry, they were on this side last year. So the evaluation criteria for these presentations goes as follows. Now this goes to the judges. So they'll be looking at your presentation to the presenters. They'll be looking at your presentation on the innovation, the technical merit, the presentation of which it's giving, the impact, and your overall journey on making that presentation. We have some cool prizes up here. So again, depending on where you fall within the presentation, you can either win a 4K portable monitor or a Alexa Show 5. So those are the prizes up here. And to get along quickly, we are going to start with Megan, and these are your list of presenters.